See, the thing is, people complain that it's not scary enough. Now, I'm going to be fair and come in and say I can criticize and praise it for that remark right there. A lot of times, the actual horror in here for me, and again, that's why I have to cut people some slack because I'm a very particular person when it comes to horror. I'm not saying I'm a connoisseur. Supernatural just doesn't scare me all that much. And here, and Supernatural can scare me if you give me a lot of unknowns to work with. Craft it that way. But this still has a kind of don't let this pretty picture fool you right here, and all the nice cinematography and all the nice acting and whatnot. There's still a lot of jump scares going on.
Hell yeah, there are.
Yeah, and I'm talking about a lot of cheap jump scares. Most of them are from the American nanny, Dani, who every time she's looking around, she look like she's jumping from the ghost of Harry Potter. Patronum, bitch!
It looks like Elijah Wood's character from Sin City.
Yeah, right? Yeah, it does. It does, man. See what gets me with that is like that keeps coming up. They do give us some backstory. They give that a lot of backstory. I'm not going to tell you what happens with that. I'm not going to tell you who dude is or anything, but they give this ghostly occurrence right here a lot of backstory. And then now y'all didn't get this far, but I'm going to tell you, it's dropped quickly and easily.
Are you serious? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so all those jump scares you see there's 3 solid episodes of her being Richard Pryor. All the time. I mean, you're like, okay, girl, you are not well. I don't know why you took this job in the first place. But I was like, okay, they keep showing this. Like, all we got is this scary guy with the glowing eyes. It's finally episode 4 where they tell you what that's all about. And that's where I left right before coming here. I was like, all right, well, now this is finally getting interesting, this whole thing. You're telling me that's dropped?
That's dropped.
Right after that? That's the one thing I said, okay, now we got something.
Let me just say this. I'm not going to tell you what happens with it, but I'm not lying. It's as simple as, well, I've had enough of you. I'm not lying. People, if you watched it, look, even if you liked it, am I lying? Chad, I just want you to tell me. If you watch this, I'm not going against people who like this. I'm not. If you enjoyed it, that's fine. I'm just telling you why I couldn't get on board with this. But I'm not judging people or trying to argue with people. But tell me, am I lying? No. Tell me, am I lying? There was all that backstory with this. A whole episode setting this shit up. And then finally, there's one part she's just like, well, we're going to call it a day. That's it. Ta-ta. That's it.
She said to the ghost, Christ, is that the time?
Yeah, exactly. If you dedicating a whole hour to goddamn Harry Potter over here, then that shit is not. It needs more.
And then what? This 4 more episodes after this that have nothing to do with that.
And, it really is like spinning the whole thing, like you say. Richard Pryor and the whole thing. Not me, motherfucker. Every time this girl is slamming a fucking mirror, she's like, and then we get to like. I was expecting a goddamn showdown between them. No, it was just kind of like, well, that's enough. And that is it. And he is gone. It was almost like, well, bitch, that's all you had to say.
Shit, bitch.
That's all you had to say. I will tell you where this is creepy, where it's genuinely creepy. And it is somewhat of a good story later, but I wish it had happened earlier. They did not have to wait till episode 7 to actually give us the story of this mysterious, faceless woman that just likes to choke people the hell out and drag them to the water.
Oh, that's a part of this?
Yeah. She looked like she just roofied his ass at the bar. Shit, you going home with me today?
Yeah. Caught you slipping.
She like, I'd help that, but shit, he gone.
Next.
Yeah, shit, I ain't gonna be the black person that dies in this.
He gone.
That gonna get wet. That is genuinely creepy, and you don't know what's happening. She keeps showing up. There's clues of her presence around. That is what I'm talking about. Why? Because it's continuously set up. It's not a jump scare. There's actual traces that you have to put together, and then your mind is freaking out because you don't know what this is.
Yeah.
And I'm not spoiling anything because you see this. You see her wandering about, and that's what I like, man. I like when you can't explain something, when things are set up and you don't know what's happening with them, and I like it when they give stuff a backstory to explain them. Not just to scare you, but to make you feel for even the stuff that's supposed to be scaring you. because that's one thing that I did appreciate about this. The more you get into this, if you're able to stick with it, and apparently a lot of people are, and that's just one of the reasons why I can see people enjoying this. At least the critics. This is not a horror show. It has horror elements in it, but it's more about the drama.